Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-0. The Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-0. The Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. Dylan Bundy won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Angels defeated the Giants 4-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-5. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. The Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. Reynaldo Lopez earned the 3rd W of his season as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 4-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-5. The Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-2. The San Diego Padres only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-0. Mike Moustakas drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the Reds over the Phillies 11-5. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-1. Zach Gallen got the win, his 6th so far this year, leading the Diamondbacks past the Mets 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The St. Louis Cardinals picked up 14 hits in total as they embarrassed the Dodgers 13-6. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So here is Elvis Andrus, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Next up for the A's, Tony Kemp. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Paxton peers in. Here it comes. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Laureano comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Ready now is Kyle Lewis, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that
Leading
brings
off
in
for
the
the
big
Athletics,
power hitting first baseman,
first
Matt
baseman.
Olson.
Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Seth.
Now to the plate,
Brown.
Seth Brown. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set. Here it comes.
1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Kyle Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
The next 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So here now is Ty France.
The designated hitter.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
To the plate now, Jose Marmolejos, fouled away. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers, 18 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2.
That's the ball.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. France, base runner at first with 1 out. Lays off 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. France is on his way home, and a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And up next is Evan White. As a look, now the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
There's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
3 runs already home here. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line to the right side, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Crawford.
He's set, and the pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Second and third, 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brown is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 2 full. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's nothing. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And now the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Murphy. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
2 strikes.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop. Elvis
Striding in for Oakland,
Andrews.
Elvis Andrews. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. Weak grounder down the line at third. Chapman has it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Haniger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Ty France, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Count is 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in next, Jose Marpolejos. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Next up is Matt Chapman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side, but it's well foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Hediger, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the A's 1. The next batter will be Evan White. He threw a base on balls his first time up.
The first baseman, Evan White.
Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Mariners have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. One ball, 1 strike to count.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw.
Now another one hit deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to bat, Dylan Moore. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
On the ground, softly towards second. And that's the second out. Digging in now for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's 4-1 in favor of the M's. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Athletics.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First offering. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. 1 out.
Now
next it'll be Seth Brown. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Paxton peers in. Here it comes on 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now it'll be Stephen Piscotty, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home. Little tapper down the first baseline. The 1-2.
Ball. That's down 2-2.
fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Marmolejos able to track it down for the third out. A's are gone in order. They trail it 4-1.
I got my blessing because the Father never.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Stepping up is Kyle Lewis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Now here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The tag, and he is out at second. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the
right
Tony
fielder,
Gwynn spot.
Mitch Haniger.
To the plate now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Seager stands at first with 1 out. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. None left for Seattle. But they lead it 4-1. So now into the box is Sean Murphy. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Paxton steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
The 1-0. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Matt Olson.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Domingo Tapia trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Tapia.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Hayes strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Sergio Romo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ty France. Ready, set, here it comes.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Brown arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Next to stand in is Jose Marmolejos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Stepping in now, Evan White, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, that's the first strike. Marmolejos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4. 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marmolejos is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Now batting.
And now Mark Canha flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is the right fielder to the track. Gone! It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Into the box,
Now
Seth Brown.
Left fielder.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
1 out and a runner on second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Lewis. He makes the running play. 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Has a look, now the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. To the right side and through a base hit. Brown blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. high and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the Mariners 4 and the A's 3. Lou Trevino will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball 2. Trevino has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1.
Hey! 3-2.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Opposite field to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners are down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now here's the first offering. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. Seager has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fouled off. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. So a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fouled away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So next to bat will be Ramon Laureano. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
35, Jake Diekman.
Digging in will be Kyle Lewis. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken up in the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Stepping in once again is Mitch Haniger, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
2 out, nobody on. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 5-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 5-3 Seattle. Andres Munoz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Andres.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mark Hanna.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Munoz is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Pitch on the way. Seth Brown is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Now the 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And it's fouled away. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, and we are tied again. Takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now batting, catcher, Sean.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit hard but foul. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Grounder down the line at third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
To the plate now, Elvis Andrews. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fouled off. Ready with another two-strike offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
2-1 the count. The set and the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th, and the Mariners look to celebrate in the Emerald City. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Trevor Rosenthal.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Jose Marmolejos.
The left fielder, Jose Marmolejos.
First offering on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Marmolejos sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Now the first pitch. Evan White comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
The set and the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Okay.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Aaron Fletcher takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 41, Aaron.
Runner at second now, nobody out, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. White has a play. One away. Next to hit, Ramon Laureano. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it, and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now it's Mark Canha. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Seth Brown will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. First delivery to him. Liner toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Kenan Middleton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Canha over at second. Brown at first, 1 gone. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the next at bat will be Sean Murphy. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch.
Hey.
0-1, here's the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Misses, ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Elvis Andrus. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Ranging back is Lewis. 1 run scores, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Now 3 runs are in.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Oakland is on top in this one, 10. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Dylan Moore, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting
batter,
coach, you
number
say,
3,
that's a great
shortstop,
AB. Down 0-2 and you
JP.
work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next up, J.P. Crawford. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I gotta think they're gonna turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Piscotty is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Next to hit is Kyle Lewis, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Murphy on second. Moore is over at first with one away. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Hit on the ground to third. The tag gets 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Oakland scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Trevor Rosenthal earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs be missing no when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tag you for me to part. Michael remained man, but still virtuous. Wait to make a pair that you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. Feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.